India is likely to ink an interim trade agreement with the United States by the 8th of July, aiming to sidestep steep retaliatory tariffs that would otherwise come into effect when a 90-day pause period ends. If successful, the deal would shield Indian exports from a 26% additional US duty, according to a Commerce Ministry official. This push comes after Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal's recent visit to Washington, where he held high-level talks with U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Goyal described the discussions as productive and said both sides are eager to finalize the first tranche of the agreement. A senior official said talks are progressing positively. We are aiming to close the interim deal before the tariffs kick in. It will include goods, digital trade, and certain service areas and help us avoid both the 26% retaliatory duty and potentially a 10% baseline tariff. However, another official noted that the 10% base tariff, like the one maintained in the UK trade deal, may still apply to India, given the current US trade laws. The interim agreement, expected to be the first of the three phases, would focus on market access on industrial goods, select agricultural products, relaxation of non-tariff barriers such as Indian quality control regulations, digital services, and e-commerce cooperation. India is also seeking tariff relief for its labor-intensive sectors like textiles, leather, gems, chemicals, and seafood. The US, in turn, is pushing for lower Indian duties on a wide range of products, including electric vehicles, dairy, wines, petrochemicals, and genetically modified crops. But slashing tariffs below the MFN, which is the most favored nation levels, would require approval from the US Congress, which could complicate any deep concessions in the near term. The India-US trade talks follow a major de-escalation between US and China, signaling a broader thaw in global trade tensions. India, which has faced a series of trade skirmishes with the US over the past few years, is now seeking a more stable economic partnership with Washington, particularly as geopolitical alignments shift and both nations seek alternatives to Chinese supply chains. If the interim deal materializes before the 8th of July deadline, it could mark a significant turning point in India-US trade ties, offering protection to Indian exporters and potentially smoothing the way for a more comprehensive agreement later this year. For more updates on India-US trade talks and trade tariffs, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.